This video episode of Tech for Geeks has been brought to you by theunlockingcompany.com. Unlock any phone with 4 easy steps. Visit theunlockingcompany.com for more information.
Hey everybody, it's Hayato from Tech for Geeks, and I just picked up the Sony Xperia Z1s from T-Mobile, and the only issue is I'm actually with AT&T. So we're going to take a quick look at how to unlock this phone and make it compatible with AT&T or any other carrier worldwide. Now the Z1s is a really great phone. It's got this nice big 1080p screen, it's got an industrial design, a 20.7 megapixel camera, and water resistance. So with all that in mind, it's really a shame that it's only available on T-Mobile in the US. So we're going to fix that with a quick and easy process, and that process starts right here in the phone dialer. Now here, we're just going to put in a simple USSD code. That's going to be *#06#, and that's actually going to pull up our IMEI number. Now, the IMEI of your phone essentially is its serial number, so we're going to keep this, and we're actually going to jump over to the desktop in just a second and make some use out of this information. Alright, so we've jumped over to the desktop, and here we are at theunlockingcompany.com, which is actually the site where we're going to go and get that unlocking code. So here you can see it says Get Started, begin by selecting your phone. We're going to click on your phone manufacturer. It's going to give us this little drop down menu. My phone is a Sony phone, so we're going to click on Sony Ericsson, and then we're going to click on the phone model. Now it's going to give us a huge drop down list of all the different kinds of phones we can choose from. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and find the Z1s, and it's going to give me a couple different options based on what carrier it's for. There is no T-Mobile option here, so we're just going to click on AT&T for now, hit Get Unlocking Code, and give that a second to load. Now once the next page pops up, it says Country Purchase From. We're going to click on United States. And carrier of the phone, this is actually where it's going to give me the option to choose T-Mobile. So don't worry if your carrier isn't immediately on that first drop-down list. Now here it's going to ask for the IMEI that we just got. I'm just going to put that in real quick. And right underneath that, it asks for your currency. Now I have US dollars, although it gives you a ton of different options for pretty much any kind of currency you have. We're going to click on US dollar again, and it's going to give you a little pricing. So this is going to be $33.99, and it's going to give me a delivery estimate of 2 to 5 days. So we're just going to click on Get Unlocking Code, and this is going to take you to the payment process. Now you can pay with either a card or PayPal. Once you do that, it's actually going to email you your unlock code as soon as it's available, and we'll come back in just a second and take a look at what to do from there. So in a relatively short amount of time after sending our payment, we did receive our email with the unlock code that we need. And if you look here, they actually give us 2 unlock codes to try, just in case that first one doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this AT&T SIM card. I actually have a nano SIM and an adapter. We're going to put that into the SIM tray of the Xperia Z1s. And once that is placed in the SIM tray, we're going to take the Z1s and slip that SIM tray into the phone. It's a little bit tricky on the on Sony phones, but with a little bit of effort you can get it in there. We're going to just pop that flap back shut and turn on the phone. Now here you see it's going to restart because there's a new SIM inserted. It recognizes that. We're going to give it just a second. You can see it's still got the T-Mobile splash screen when it turns off. So we'll get that just a second to boot back up. Alright, so the phone has finished rebooting, and what we're going to do is just swipe up or down to unlock the phone. And now we're going to be presented with this SIM Network Unlock pin screen. So what we're going to do is just tap in the text field, and we're going to type in the first unlock code that they provided us. We're going to type 575-025-215-016-4014. Now, you only have a limited amount of tries, so you're going to want to make sure that you do type this in correctly. We're going to just hit unlock, requesting network unlock, and network unlock. So that SIM card, or that unlocking code rather, did work just fine. You're going to see right here it says no signal for just a second. We're going to zoom right in there so you can watch what's happening as it happens. And we lose signal for a minute, although you can see if I swipe down, yes, no service, and in just a few moments it's going to refresh, and we're going to see that AT&T signal come in. Alright, so moments later, we've already pulled in the signal. You can see I've got 5 out of 5 bars with AT&T. If I pull down the notification shade, it says AT&T right down there. Now what you're going to notice is I don't have a data connection, and that's because with most phones, when you set it up for a carrier that it's not originally intended for, what you're going to have to do is actually change the APN settings of the phone. So we're going to swipe down here and hit Settings, and now we're going to tap on More under Wireless and Networks. And it's going to be a little bit different sometimes depending on what phone you have, what version of Android it's running, and what software overlay the manufacturer might have thrown on there. But for the most part, it's going to be just about the same. So again, Wireless and Networks, you're going to hit More, tap Mobile Networks, and then Access Point Names, or APNs. Now, what you can sometimes do is tap that overflow button and hit reset to default, and sometimes that'll just pull in the default carrier settings for the new SIM card. Although in my case, that's not happening. So what we would have to do is tap this plus button right here, and then you're going to want to go online, find the APN settings for AT&T or any other carrier you might have put in the into the phone, and you're going to want to manually set those, which is looking like that's what I'm going to have to do. But that's about all you have to do to unlock your phone. And with some APN settings and some tweaking, you can get this working on varying speeds and networks depending on the internal hardware of the phone and the carrier that you decide to use on the phone. So that's been a quick and short video on how to unlock the Sony Xperia Z1s from T-Mobile. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to like it and subscribe to our channel, because it'll give us a little bit of insight and show us that you do want to see more content like this. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.